Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Just having a look to see if I brought my glasses in. I don't think I did. We have a baby Belle who's decided to take a seat. There was a thumbnail that I wanted to use, but I couldn't see how I could use that. I haven't got the glasses with me. I'll have to show you later, but it's kind of the message that's coming through is like cross paths. Why our paths crossed, and then I wanted to do a fly on the wall reading, but instead call it eye in the sky reading. Eye in the sky reading. It'll make a bit of sense if you could see the picture that I took of the sky, which is what I was going to use as a thumbnail. Anyway, good evening. It is 18:42. We have the presence of baby Belle, who's just decided to have a seat there. I'm going to do what we would call a fly on the wall reading, but it's more an eye in the sky reading, a broader, wider perspective, not looking inside just one home, but many. Most definitely 2 homes, which is what we're going to look into. Okay, so I haven't done a fly on the wall reading for a while. For why? Why? Because why have I not done one? I don't feel it's necessary to delve like that, but there is the curiosity of, okay, curiosity, but then frustration of wondering what's actually going on behind closed doors. And in my photograph I took, you could see the houses, and it's like this perspective from the sky that's coming in, letting you know what's actually going on. Okay, right then. What's interesting is I've got a blanket laid down here, but it was the picture that I took of the sky that kind of made me think about using this blanket, because I was going to look, because I'm thinking it's a bit of a shitty colour, muddy colour. I was actually going to use this blanket, so whether or not that has any reference. She's gone now. But we have this one because it comes in with the sky. And not just that, I feel like, because in the sky you can see there's a line going across, there's a path this way, there's a line going right across it. It's like it's separating this side to this side. Well, I'll show you this hand, this side. So, okay, Lucy, stop rambling. What day is it? Oh, it's Friday. Let's thank God that it's Friday. Thank you very much, you're 1 in a million. Because we're just about to get some divine insight, as in to what's going on in the other's location. Right, so there's 3 sections to this reading. The first section, we have a look into what's going on at home, what's going on at work, what's going on with your money. The second section is what's going on with your love life, what's going on with your sex life, what's going on romance-wise. And then the third section, there's only 2 in this one. It is your health and your connection with spirit. Hey Moon Cookie, thank God it's Friday, darling. Thank God it's Friday to the channel of love. Good afternoon, Lucy Lou. Cheers. Cheers, darling. I have my cup of coffee. Cheers. So I've chosen the Druidcraft Tarot. They are kind of like earthly colours here. Druidcraft Tarot. The Archangel Power Tarot, seeing as we're having a look at... oh, that's interesting. I've left a few things behind. Have we? Yes. I've left quite a lot behind personally. But hey. And then we have I'm happy to catch you live. I'm so happy that you can catch me live. What's coming through is like Catch Me If You Can. That movie. Okay. That's about like fraudulent money, isn't it? Catch Me If You Can. The airlines. Me too. I'm having a late cup of coffee or two. Yeah. This is coffee number, let's think, 1, 2, 3. Coffee number 5 for today. And there might be another one that I can squeeze in. Anyway, the Enchanted Map. That's about living like a fake life, wasn't he? He was pretending to be different characters that he wasn't. Catch Me If You Can. He didn't care. He was having fun. Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio. Titanic. The boat is sinking. Your boat is sinking. So the divine is going to show us what we need to know regarding the other. I'm not sure what side is what, so I will just pull 2 cards to start with. I'm going to have a look at what's going on at home. I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot. Okay, so first of all, this has happened. Oh, I know what this is telling me. First of all, I wanted to pull a card, nothing to do with this card, but I wanted to pull a card from the Archangel Power Tarot to inquire why they're wanting us to have a sneak peek. They'd only show us what we need to know, what is for our benefit to know. Okay then. So I'm quite mesmerised by the gold. See if we can just pick up the... It's not quite the same as seeing it for real. Look, it looks a bit... That's interesting, isn't it? Right, okay. Archangel Power. Archangel Power. The eye in the sky. Okay. We have the 8 of Michael, which is the 8 of Swords. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Okay. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. You're not seeing things clearly. Archangel Michael's here. I feel this is the feminine's energy, and I was taken... I couldn't really miss what I saw in the sky. I will, once I finish this live, I can put up my own thumbnail, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So Archangel Michael, I felt the energy of an eye in the sky reading. Let's have a look at this card though. So it looks like she's like broken into this. Oh, it looks beautiful. I feel it's beautiful here. She's through these gates and she's in this, Archangel Michael's like seen her to the gates. What's she carrying there? Some flowers. I feel she's been given those as a welcome and she's looking around, but what's that? What is that? Has she stepped like out of a portal hole? Okay, I'm taken to yarn, and if you can zoom in on the thumbnail, I don't know if you can actually, but when you zoom in on the clouds that are making these lines, it took me to knitting yarn, cotton wool, but wool, and I'm taken to like behind her here. It felt like 2 balls of black yarn, knitting yarn. But this here, what's one of those, is it called a lasso? Am I pronouncing that right? You know that you would catch someone, like you rein them in. Anyway, she's here. Welcome is the energy. I do feel like she's, well, she's free. Okay, that's what I feel from that. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So let's have a look. Cerise Pink. Right, let me see if I can put that up there. So this card's like in the middle, where I was going to try and do like a card each side. So let's have a look at this card. Okay, so this is like the last reading that I've done. I know it's been a couple of days. A lot can happen in a couple of days. A lot can happen in a minute, in a moment. Our life is just made up of moments, which are the now. The moments. Okay. Well, I feel drawn to put that up here. We spoke about when them... Let me just see if we can... When these characters... When I spoke about these characters in the boat, they're not... Like, they're focused on a destination, but whereabouts are they going? In what direction? Let's have a look and see what the cards say, but it does look like someone here has entered. It's like the Garden of the Lights. And I would like to pull a Rumi card, but I'll have to get up and get them. Okay. Put some effort in. That's cool. Right. So can we have a look now at the home life, please? For one side and then for the other. Let's compare them. Okay. On this side. Interesting how, like, I know that when I've watched it back, actually you have a wider screen than what I can see here. Because I was chatting around the devil card, saying that half the masculine was like cut off or somewhere, but he wasn't when I watched it back. So what I'm seeing here is this very androgynous character, half masculine, half female, balanced energy here. And I can see the white horse, which suggests the masculine's energy, the masculine side. Okay, for the other side we have, again, a masculine feminine energy, very contented, remembering what love is, and watching her children grow, the abundance. This is a, okay, so I'm going to say that this here will be associated with this energy. I know it looks like I'm moving the children out of the picture. The children benefit from, and the children are more than likely still in the picture that you can see. But, and then we have the masculine here. Now, normally it's with the chariot. I heard this explained the other day, so I don't know why I'm saying normally. But I think that when I was studying these cars, okay, we're taken to cars. My daughter was showing me a video about, it was a lovely cerise pink like this, and it was like a car being pimped, but it was like this covering that you could put on the outside of your car, and it's beautiful. It was a beautiful finish, and you know, quite mesmerising to watch somebody applying this. Okay. This feminine is in the Garden of Delights. Her children will benefit too. Okay, they all benefit from this. And then, so the feminine side, and that's because they've remembered and focused on what love actually is. This here is opposing forces. That's what I want to say. It's a very heavy energy I'm feeling. There's some weight there. Where this is that's more of a forceful energy. It's a bit of a Wonder Woman energy coming through there. So that's the energy of wondering what, like, the woman is up to. Okay, you're feminine. So if we have a look at it like that, what's going on in the home? What's new, pussycat? I'd say the masculine's trying to force things. He's standing his ground. He's feeling very strong. So he's kind of taking control of the feminine and masculine role within the household. There's a heavy energy, and it's definitely masculine driven. Okay, and seeing as I'm looking more on this side here, it could be hot tempered. So how things can change within a moment, a minute, that's like temperament here changing, hot to cold. So very masculine energy is present. It's fully charged, and it's for a reason. Because the contrast here, very masculine, this is masculine and feminine, but very feminine, but then very masculine. This is a very nice, calm, watching how things have grown, how beautiful it is to look at your manifestations of love. Memories, remembering what love is in your daily practice. This one, it's more about let's remember who wears the trousers in the daily practice. So it's a fight of the ego. That's what's going on in the home. I can delve a bit deeper into this. Okay, we're going to the orange cards. My throat is extremely dry. Hi Ski, how are you doing today? Right, let's get a card. Just I'll put one now. We'll put one there. What's interesting is Megan and Jamie they both had a day off today, and Jamie's actually booked a day off so he can spend it with Megan on her day off, and they've been out all day, and they went into the city, got on a train and had a bit of a day trip out, and they've come back with 2 new toys. They're for the pussycats, but it's just interesting. It's like, look at this pink mouse here. Or you've got like this this fish. Does look like a goldfish, but it's not that like kind of attractive, is it? I don't think they have a long lifespan. Anyway, I thought I'd show you them. Let's have some drink. There's no point prolonging this. The golden child. Who comes out on top? Very masculine. I'm in charge. The golden child. The thing is, not seeing things clearly. I have to pay attention to this, not seeing things clearly, because I was taken to this enlightenment behind this character. Okay? So, an awakening. Taking back your power. The Chariot is divine nudges. Now, when I said it's an urge, so the behaviour within this home is like divinely orchestrated, because there's not that balance of masculine and feminine energy. Hi, Raphael. A love from the past returns. Yes. Is that what you see? Okay, let's have a look at this one. Magical stepping stones. It's interesting. It's like in reverse, but it took magical stepping stones to get here, which this character's aware of. You can tell. I said about enjoying the manifestation here. So magical stepping stones. It's in reverse. It might be, this is remembering what love is and remembering what the journey is. So you might just need a reminder here on the feminine side that look at you and how you followed these magical stepping stones, following your spiritual guidance, and look where it's getting you. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, I'm just putting them there for a moment. Let's have a look at the Channel of Love cards. My own cards, my own creation. Hi, Wendy. Is that a cute fish there? The energy of fishing around for information. Okay, so let's have a look at this Chariot side of things. Mr. Entrepreneur. Come on. If that's not someone who wants to be in control of their own direction, their own life, then I don't know what is. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, what's interesting about the Knight of Pentacles is he's slow in making a choice, but he definitely has this entrepreneurship within him. You love those cards, Lucy? Which ones? All of them? All of them. I'm just going to watch the manifestation unfold, the message unfold. Okay, on the feminine side here, because I feel masculine energy, but this is a very balanced energy, but it's a feminine, let's say feminine side. We have Mr. Romantic. Wow. This is Mr. and Mrs. Romantic. When you're romanticizing yourself, they're magical stepping stones. Loving oneself. Roman. Romantic. Frantic was coming through. Well, you can see that. You can see if this is a knock-on effect, this is the kind of energy here. Okay. What a girl wants, what a girl needs. Okay. Mr. Romantic. Whole again. That's the magical stepping stones. This is a death energy, which everyone fears. It means the death of the ego. You get to do life again from a broader, different, more loving perspective. Whole again. You can make me whole again. It's nice because this is very much suggesting that the masculine is in his masculine, feminine energies. It's about taming it down, controlling that. Who knows how to do that? Oh, the feminine here, look. Because there's the results. So let's have a look at where you are on the enchanted map. Geez, this is just the first card. I've been on for 23 minutes. And 10 hours later, we decide to have a break on being that fly on the wall. Okay, Lucy, look, Mr. Know-It-All. So I feel as if that doesn't really bother someone if we're here for 10 hours chatting. I could definitely do that, that time span of chatting, but... There's a time and a place. Did I say cheers? I'm going to say cheers again. So this energy here of the feminine actually being free, and you can see here, I pointed out, it looks like to me like she's there. She's through. It's saying to the masculine here, you can be free too. You too can be free. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, which I said was a slow-moving card. It's a slow-moving person. I mean, who are we kidding? But the Knight of Cups, I mean, he's full of love. Look, it's not even as if, like, she needs it, but he wants to give it to her. She wants it. Of course she does. It fills up her cup just that little bit more. Her own cup of love. Anyway, the enchanted map. Let's just have a look at these characters again, please. Thank you. So even this is kind of mirroring here the two sides of, well, let me put it that way if you like. Oh, just slip down that way. And I've just turned the cards around as well, so. Upside down, you're turning me. You're sending love instinctively. That's what's the masculine side. We have coming to life in reverse. What's that all about? Should we deal with this one first? I think so. So card number 29. Okay, the little quote to go with this card is, something beautiful is being born in your life. It's in reverse, okay? And I wanted to say, but not for you. Oh my goodness. I don't mean that disrespectfully. It's in reverse. Let's read the message. But something beautiful is being born for you. And I don't mean it disrespectfully, but something beautiful is being born for the Divine Feminine, and rightfully so. She's taken those magical steps, trusting her intuition, loving oneself, which is what we are told we need to do. So she done it. She focused on doing that continuously. So the message here is, the Coming to Life card is a gentle reminder to get out of your own way, to let go and let spirit lead. Oh my goodness. So the pussycat's come in and she's come up, she's chosen the fish. Oh, hold on, she dropped it on the floor. You dropped the fishy on the floor. What do you think to the fish? She's smelling it now. New life is unstable in the beginning and needs gentle care. Farmers don't go into their fields and pull up shoots of plants to see how they're doing. They know that everything has its own cycle of growth. Let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps. This is good guidance from this side, and should be gracefully appreciated, accepted. Let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. Okay. Let's go over to the feminine side here. So there's the card. A lot of masculine energy, trying to force things. What card shall I use now? And well, we can think about moving on soon. Oh, yes. Sorry. That's that. Let's go over to the feminine side. I'm seriously looking for some different cards to use. Okay. Moon Cookie. I heard, my golly, we've got it. Moon Cookie, in reference to the masculine and feminine, finally realising they're onto something. Yes. I like that. I like that energy. Okay. From the Enchanted Map on the feminine side, so here, we have Gentle Gardener in reverse. Card number, where's the card number on here? Oh, here it is. Number 2. Oh, look at this. So you can see that energy, the eye in the sky, coming through. Gentle Gardener. I'm intrigued to read the reverse meaning. So the quote because I paid attention that the magical stepping stones, so it was a reminder for the feminine, how far you've come, and obviously, so don't give up just before the miracle occurs. Lucy, long time ago, you used to use a gold set of cards. I don't know the name. Did I? Well, I still have them. A gold set of cards. I'm sure. I think the edging of the fairy tarot is silver. What was I talking about? So this card is in reverse. Let's read the message. Oh my goodness. What's all that about? Excuse me. My throat's like really dry. Card number 2. Daisies are our silver, buttercups are gold. These are all the treasures we can have and hold. Okay, be your own person. Be a conscious co-creator. Here's the message. Do you see the reflection of Belle? Or you might just be able to see her. Here's your baby. She likes giving kisses. Like the other cats, yeah, they don't give kisses like she gives kisses. She willingly gives kisses. Itching for a kiss. Okay, so the message is, do you harbour... Oh, let me read. Oh no, I read the quotes. Be your own person. Be a conscious co-creator. Do you harbour resentments? How often do you reinforce negativity by affirming lack and limitation? Every time you send out a desire for something but secretly harbour a belief that you're undeserving of it, you plant weeds in the fields of your dreams. When the gentle gardener appears in the reverse position, she reminds you to be aware. There's nothing like a gentle reminder. I had to give myself one because yesterday I had a little bit of a funk, and I had a little bit of a grizzle, a cry, and I felt so good afterwards. And a lot of realization, self-realization occurred on watching my thoughts. Anyway, so every time you send out a desire for something but secretly harbour a belief that you're undeserving of it, you plant weeds in the field of your dreams. When the gentle gardener appears in the reverse position, she reminds you to be aware of any negative thoughts or selfish motives. She encourages you to step back and pay close attention to what thought seeds you send out into the world. Weeds choke the life out of your beautiful garden. No need to fret, however, because once you recognise this, you can always remove a bad seed and replace it with a healthy one. Forgiveness is your most powerful restorative tool. Forgiveness. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I like the Gold Rider weights longer and slender cards. Okay, that's it for home. Should we have a look at work? I've got to clear these cards away. Otherwise it's just going to end up being like a jumble sale. And I don't do jumble sales. They're too messy. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, I just felt the urge to ask you if you want to participate. And I said about the areas that I look into with a fly on the wall reading, but I'm not going to be able to do all of them. So what's remaining? So if you'd like to tell me like an area you'd like me to look into for the masculine and feminine, you have work, money, love, sex, romance, health, spirituality, contact with spirit. I'll give you an opportunity to answer. Bottom of the deck here, look. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I could sing. Oh baby, oh baby. To you I guess I'm just a clown who picks you up each time you're down. Oh baby, oh baby. Okay, I'll choose. We won't choose. We'll just pull some cards and see what the story is then. We'll take it easy on ourselves. Okay, Divine. Talk to me. Let's go to the George Craft Tarot again. That took like 36 minutes. It was a good idea, but we ended up like I'm not going to say rambling on, but talking a bit. So we give you that card, okay, and we'll give you that card. You can come a bit closer. Look at this, love. The feminine emotion of love. Breathe it in. That's what you're feeling. Whispers in the wind. So I feel we're talking about love. You want to have a look at the love section? Okay. Oh, how nice, look. That's half of the connection now. There's the other half just waiting. For love. Waiting for each other. You to me are everything. That's so nice. Let's come closer. Come closer. Scared that you could get burned by love. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot. Oh, look at that. Come on, guys. The Four of Wands with the Four of Wands. Allow the feminine. He wants to allow the feminine to love him. He wants to romance her. Look at this. The fire never went out. It's just beautiful. There's a home here waiting to be designed. How beautiful that is. And look at the flowers. So you know when I said the Divine Feminine looked like, well, it was the card of Archangel Michael when the feminine through the gates. I could see these flowers. It's like here she's classed as a goddess. Look. Beautiful it is. Hello, Jasper. He's just come trotting in. Hello, baby. Do you want to come up? Are you okay? Okay. Are you here? Love it. Wow, very beautiful. Isn't it just? Moon Cookie. What does this card say? It's time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome burden. What's happened with the voice? Release yourself from burdensome situations. Moon Cookie says, hi Jasper. Say hi to Moon Cookie. Hi Moon Cookie. Cookie Monster. Okay. So what we've got is we've actually got like Jasper's on my lap. Okay, he's with me joining me. But if you take him back to the feminine, and she had the children like in the background and they've been listening and learning, good role modelling. Because I want to just show you that we have Jasper, hold on a second, darling. He is holding on for a second. We've got like, look, the baby just there listening. So this is nice, isn't it? Okay. What went through my mind was like, I'm going to get caked in hair, but I feel like I'm going to get caked more in wedding cake. You can lick that off of me. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look at the enchanted map. Right. Oh, hold on. I haven't pulled a card for, but I don't feel like I want to interfere. It speaks for itself, yes. Okay. Let's pull an enchanted map. Now I feel like the reading's combined. We have mountain. Card number 6. Ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough. After the shock, because it does look like that's like the shock of the journey, or just the shock of the miracle. God has spoken. That's what it felt like. God coming down and speaking. We're having a look at this mountain card. And it is number 6, if I can just find the book. Let's locate the book. I've got that. Card number 6, and it's in reverse. I know, darling. I know. Okay, the quote is, you have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. There is an obstacle in your inquiry. This is not the time to move forward. Wait a while, be patient, and a way around the mountain will be revealed. Pushing forward isn't in your highest good. So, going back to like the home, it felt like you were really trying to push things forward. So pushing forward isn't in your highest good. Don't try to climb too high, that entrepreneurial energy. Don't try to climb too high to grasp the prize that seems out of reach, because it is, for now. If you exceed your limits, you'll find yourself tumbling down, and you'll get hurt. Remain open to a new possibility rather than stubbornly forging ahead. Okay. Where do we go to now? He looks like he's frowning. His hair's like all ruffled around his eyes. His eyes are a bit slanted looking at me. I'm going to go to the Channel of Love cards. Okay, we'll see what they're saying about this. It's the stubbornness coming through. Allow love in. Let love in. Let your divine feminine in. What's the card underneath? Love. I'll read this card. It's the Princess of Cups, which I believe is the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot. Someone's knocking at the door. It's like burying his head in my arm. Okay, the Princess of Cups. Sensitive, tender, imaginative. An opportunity to follow your dreams. The beginning of a project. Good news. The arrival of a new soul in the world. The birth of a baby. The beginning of a loving relationship. A sensitive, loving, and imaginative young person. Thank you. I think I'm young. Young at heart. Okay, so we'll go into the channel of love cards. You're so young at heart. Got quite a lot of cards here. You're intrigued to see what they say. Okay. Oh, look. And they call it. Look, I can't help it. Like, Jasper was a bit upset when I said, like, this looks like God. Okay. And he kind of went to me, I don't see why God's spelt backwards has to be a dog. Why can't it be cat? It'd be tack. Tic-tac-toe. Oh, that's interesting. That can come in with the crosses here, the little squares and the markings. Tic-tac-toe. Tit for tat. Okay. Anyway, none of that. Puppy love. And they call it pussycat love. Look, PC, Jasp. It doesn't mean puppy love. It's all about how you perceive it. Pussycat love. Maybe the masculine's getting puppy love. Eyes here. Or are they lips? Anyway, love. Living the Tao. Okay, so the Hermit energy. The Tao Te Ching. Spiritual understanding. Passages to ponder upon. What is the meaning? Deeper insight. Being quiet. Being a hermit. It's that shock here. But, yeah. There's that force, about wanting to force things because he's feeling passionate. Sex on legs. I was taken to sex spelt backwards is X's. Oh no, it isn't, but it is in a way. X's. Oh, okay. He's got off my lap now. Hidden secret. So, because I felt him getting off my lap, he got a bit grumpy. Because it was like insinuating, you know, well, are you just coming in for sex? Or is your, you know, the other partner an ex now? He's just ran out of the room. Hidden secrets. Things that you're wanting to get off of your chest. Maybe by moonlight, it's the moon card. So, talking to the moon. Trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side talking to me too. Or am I a fool talking to the moon? You're not a fool to talk to the moon, and telepathy is very, very heightened. You have to trust in it, in the conversations that you're having, and the belief in you're actually telepathically talking things through. Secret agent. So now that that's out in the open. Secret agent. What is the secret agent? The belief behind telepathy. So we all have heard of telepathy. We all have an understanding of telepathy. But do you believe in telepathy? Perfect. I can hear an alarm. Or something vibrating upstairs. Okay. And your telepathy is being confirmed by signs and synchronicities that the divine is producing for you, for your entertainment, for your amusement. Okay, enjoy the journey. Magical stepping stones now. Perfect. I don't want some half-hearted love affair. I need someone who really cares. 2 right. Okay. Life is too short to play silly games. This part here. I promised myself I won't do that again. Learnt the lesson, Divine Feminine. Follow the leader. It's time to follow the leader. Who's really leading by example on this journey? And that's all you have to focus on. You are the example that's leading the way. Show 'em how it's done. Card number 40. Taken to, what time is it? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? There is another card. But first we're going to the fairground attraction. So I'm taking in this mystical. Okay, I was just going to call it mystical. In this mystical realm, we have this tree. It's time. There's a calling. Okay, what's coming through? But there's a time and a place, and it feels like the masculine feels it's a race. Okay. Which it's not. It's a journey. Let's read card number 40. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. 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 Follow the leader. Leader. Oh, it felt like that was a whisper coming through. Then afterwards, like, lead her. He wants to be, like, you know, like leading the dance here. He wants to be the leader. I'm looking at I'm actually singing. Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-Y M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck. Forever land will hold our banners high, 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 high. Come along and sing the song and join our jamboree. M-I-C-K-Y M-O-U-S-E. Yay, Mickey. Okay, every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. You're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom, oh, it's page number 111. I just wanted to point that out with all these ones going on here. Okay. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. No more of those hidden secrets. Let me repeat that. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There is another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. Okay, there's another card under here, isn't there? There is. Wide open. Card number 42. So this energy when she's through the garden gate and like she's looking up into the air and she's got like her arms open, she was holding something blue. Or could be for a wedding. Well, something borrowed, something blue, something old and something new. You are free to express your uniqueness in the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open, hold on, let's turn the page. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time. So speak up and speak out. This card is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. This is just perfect. It is perfect. Perfectly aligned when you are. Okay. Hey. I'm going to go and get the Rumi deck because we've been on for 57 minutes, 44 seconds. And I'm going to pull 2 messages from Rumi. So if you could just bear with me, and I shall get my glasses at the same time as well. Maybe I can't find the glasses, but it's not really an issue. It's not like I'm blind. I have spiritual sight. Okay. Thank you. See you later. Have a lovely evening. I'm not going anywhere just yet, Moon Cookie, darling. Okay, I'll hang on in and listen. Most definitely, darling. Right. So, let me pull a message from the Rumi deck, our first message, which is the Cloak of Christ. It's card number 4. Excuse me, yes. It's the number of the Emperor. And the first card, I feel, maybe for the masculine. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. It's fine. In the school of humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine. So you want to be the leader? Okay, well listen up then. In the school of humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the king's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine. My sacred brother, he who shares my heart and yours, beating as one in harmony with the great unending love, brings you the mantle of his protection. Do you imagine that there is any part of your life, of your body, of your soul, that is outside the realm of his divine love and protection? Offer all to him, leave nothing cast aside. He and I together receive you absolutely, without condition now. The compassion born out of our own struggles tempers the karmic weight of divine justice. We have been through the same journey you are taking now, sweet divine soul. In oneness with the divine heart, we know of your efforts and your struggles. So what is bestowed upon you now is the restoration of forgiveness, of kindness, of mercy. My sacred brother speaks to you. He shall receive your darkness and your light, the angel of your heart and the demon of your fear. Nothing is greater than my brother's love for you. Nothing is greater than my holy passion for you. Take refuge under the cloak of Christ, the mantle of my sacred brother, and know that you are held in our loving, in our loving sanctuary. You are tired, beloved. Your soul has been ravaged inside and out, and you are succumbing to struggle that is not karmic or necessary, but a symptom of fatigue and weariness of heart, mind, body, and soul. That which plagues you, whether something specific or a general nagging malaise or anxiety you cannot quite pin down, is not as powerful as you fear. You are being given a grace, here and now, that it may be overcome. Remember, your reactions are a symptom of your exhaustion. Excuse me. Remember, your reactions are a symptom of your exhaustion and a sign that you need respite, sanctuary, restoration. They are not a sign that something must be done so much as a sign that something must be received, allowed. That something is healing made possible through divine protection. In this instance, protection is bestowed through the cloak of the Christ. Hey, Jasp. You alright? Yeah? Oh, and here comes Belle. She's been following you around. Okay. You sit on my lap. You come and sit on my lap? 2 paws on. Oh no, 4 paws. There's a good boy. This cloak is a sacred container that places your body and soul within the loving energy of the Christ consciousness. This unconditionally loving energy is not limited to the being bearing its name, but is shared by Rumi and many other holy ones. It is typified by wholeness. There is nothing within you that will cause the Christ to turn away from you, not even those parts of you that may fill you with fear, shame, guilt, or regret. He and Rumi are sacred brothers, loving and supportive of each other, and they see your soul as one of their family, one of their own. You are so loved by them both, equally and without measure. Can you allow yourself to take refuge in this knowledge, to feel it, not only as an idea, nourishing as that is, but as a visceral reality, where you complete the sacred honouring ritual and allow yourself to feel the peace and receive healing? The knowledge of the Christ's unconditional love for you is a safe space, a place to fall into when you are struggling. It is a sacred container for your healing process, an energetic field that is stronger and more enduring than even the greatest fears or doubts. The purpose of this sacred container is to provide you with a feeling of being held, especially for those times when you are feeling that you cannot hold yourself. Sometimes we just need permission to break down, to really let go, to come apart and be dissembled, so that we can break through, be lifted up, and come together in a new, more spiritually coherent and loving form to move forward. For you, this is essential. There is a person, place, thing, or belief that has come to be like a manacle around your wrist or an iron ball and leg iron, preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. You are being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve now. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. This is particularly so if you have also drawn the Oracle of Passion for Purpose, or intuitively feel drawn to read the message of that card, which I don't feel intuitively drawn to do. Okay. Just remember that whenever we are asked to release something, it is because the divine wishes to fill our hearts and hands with more. Do not hold on to scraps for fear that the feast will be denied to you. Use your nose, smell the feast awaiting you. Okay. The sacred honouring ritual. Open your arms wide above your head. Should we use this as an example? Well, obviously open the arms wide above your head like the bird. Not the bird. Like the bird. Open your arms wide above your head and tip your gaze gently up towards the heavens. If you are inside, imagine or intend that you can gaze beyond the physical structure of the ceiling right into the sky that lies above. Lower your arms to prayer position at your heart. Lower your arms to prayer position at your heart and say aloud, if possible, Rumi and Jesus Christ, who love me without condition, offer me the cloak of the Christ, the mantle of divine protection now, that I may receive the karmic grace and healing I need through the power and mercy of your presence. Thank you. Sit quietly and imagine you are surrounded by a dark, comforting cloak. You can easily breathe through it. You can easily see light within it, filtering through it if needs be, or you may feel comfortable in the darkness. Let it be whatever is most relaxing and soothing for you. You may even imagine it to be the night sky dappled with stars wrapping around you. Close your eyes and relax now for as long as feels good. That may be for a minute, for 15 or 20 minutes, or longer. Just be with what feels appropriate and best for you at this time. You may notice strong energetic sensations or emotions during this process or in the following day. You may notice repetitive thought patterns that you need to confront and challenge with more loving thoughts. You may have significant dreams in the evening following also. It may be very subtle for you, so much so that you wonder if anything has happened and if it has worked. It has. The effect will be demonstrated at the right time. Trust. Okay, so that's that side. I feel like they've gone off to sleep. Okay, there you go, masculines. Here's your message. Sit quietly now, relax. Okay, Let's get a message here for the feminine side. I don't know, because like I've got Jasper and Belle both on the arm of the sofa, on the same arm of the sofa, like they're sitting on the edge of the sofa but on the arm of the sofa. So you're right here, aren't you? Side by side, step by step. The courage of your love, Divine Feminine. The courage of your love. Look how, I mean, this is perfect, isn't it? Look how it's going over to the other side here. You can already see the Divine Feminine. Look here. The courage of your love. Oh, that's beautiful. You have a very soothing voice, Lucy. It can put you in a very relaxed, sleepy mode. Okay, thank you. Moon Cookie. It's definitely changed tone over the years. I tell you, when my children, well, it was more my eldest Megan who noticed, was after I came back from the cruise that I went on, and it was an Abraham Hicks workshop, and she could feel the difference in my aura after coming away from that spiritual workshop. And yeah, just being around that type of energy, she was like, whoa, what's happened to your voice? Anyway, okay. I mean, I can get very excitable. It does change. It changes accordingly. Okay. Right, Lucy, can we read this message? We can. It's card number 38. I felt like I was putting myself into sleep with that last message at the end now. Okay, card number 38. I'm late, I'm very, very late. You're not late, calm down. Everything will unfold in perfect divine time. 38. The courage of your love. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. Boom, and in she comes. That was a big jump. I took that leap. Got to roar like a lion. Jasper, this is your cue, darling. Okay. Belle will take your place for now. Watch how she does it, yeah. You must awake, my beloved. There is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You become aware and grateful to have been thus awoken. Ah yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then, along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble. There's the rumbling of the ground. Love it, Jasp. Thank you for the sound effects. There it is again. Following. She's following him. Follow the leader. You roar then, along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb, to be led to so many slaughters. The variety of and opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. There is a Sufi story about a mother with her breast leaking milk. She loses her child, and once she finds him again, instantly lets him suckle for as long as he needs. A Sufi master nearby says to his students, "Do you think she would throw her baby into the fire?" And the students all say, "No, of course not." And the master replies, "Allah loves his children more than she, with enough tenderness to throw them into the fire." And so it is with love. At first, as a young heart, you want only comfort for your beloved. You cannot bear the thought of pain within them, even for a moment. Your own suffering is easier. Your own suffering is easier than bearing the suffering of your beloved. That young heart grows wise through experience. It becomes an elder, an ancient heart tempered by grace and rendered strong with compassion. This is the great heart that can hold the suffering of the world within it and yet still find space for peace, for sweetness, for tenderness, and for rapture. This is the heart that shines with courageous love. It is willing to feel and bear all suffering without judgment, whilst gently holding it in the truth of what that suffering really is, the drying out of the mind addicted to suffering. This drying out is necessary so that love can ignite itself and transform dead wood into living fire. The drying out is a challenging and enduring process. And Divine Feminine, I feel like it's pointing out, is this the deck where we had the two? Yes, we've got the, let's see, 4 of Wands here. Come on. Here it is. Because it's the fire here. It's the work that you've done. It's the courage of your love. Let me repeat this paragraph here. This is the heart that shines with courageous love. It is willing to feel and bear all suffering without judgment, while gently holding it in the truth of what that suffering really is, the drying out of the mind addicted to suffering. This drying out is necessary so that love can ignite itself and transform dead wood into living fire. The drying out is a challenging and enduring process. The path of freeing the heart from the effects of a fearful mind is an initiation into great power. So many lapses will happen before the heart grows strong enough to overpower old patterns and surrender without condition or equivocation. When it is ready to surrender in such a way, the heart is free and allowed to simply be. Even the mind then, finally freed from shackles and joyfully submitting to love, declares, "Let love be in whatever way it shall be. I can bear it. I shall take refuge in it. I shall not turn away from it. I am that love." You are an ancient one with a heart older than the mountains. Mountains. Older than the mountains. So you are an ancient one with a heart older than the mountains. You are being asked to free yourself from the too small loves of the youthful heart and come to understand and accept the wisdom of your mature heart. Your mature heart is not cursed with hardness or detachment, but with compassion and tenacious devotion to the cause that is most real and matters most, the quest for life of the human soul. Your ancient heart loves the soul and will roar like the lion of love at the wolves that will casually devour it. So trust in the courage of your heart You are not cruel. You are not hard. You are not careless. You are passion personified. You are the lion of love, so allow yourself to be the lion, not the lamb. Stand true in your own heart. Cause trouble. Make noise. Be proud and be mighty. And then rest. After all that savage divinity, rest and restore. For day after day, you shall claim your holy lands and refuse to give them up to less noble creatures. Though you survey their manipulations and attempts to claim power with compassion, you do not underestimate them or relax your vigilance. You shall not allow, for even a moment, that falsehood be accepted as truth in your heart. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you. You are not to give in to less than what, well, the what isn't in there, but this oracle comes with particular guidance for you. You are not to give in to less than you are worth, or to the shaming stories of others, of our culture, that would cast your regal lion nature into the falsehood of beliefs that you have no choice or power. You are not to give in to the idea that you are victim and cannot free yourself from your suffering, or that you are less than any other. These are lies. These are petty deceptions so unworthy of you. Do not believe them. Roar at them until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath, and they lie dismembered and powerless at your feet. Then intend that those bits and pieces in decay are lovingly returned to the Earth Mother, through whom they can be used to fertilize new life. This oracle comes with another message for you. You have a challenge before you, or that you are now moving through, but you have what is necessary to succeed and overcome it, no matter how long it has endured, or how big you have built that challenge up to be in your mind. No matter how unsolvable the issue appears to be, there is and shall be a victory beyond it, and it is imminent. This oracle has come to you to let you know you are empowered to succeed. You have what is required within to do it, and that the time for your victory is drawing near. So do not give up. Instead, do the sacred honouring ritual as needed, and when you feel so inclined, open your mouth and roar love from the very depths of your being. Create a sound of truth for yourself. In that sound, you will hear the mightiest one of all roaring along with you, saying, "Yes, love, I am with you, and together we claim divine victory, so we roar." How we roar. I've got like proper goosebumps. Lion bumps, lion bumps. I don't know, the chills, it was, oh, divine. It felt good. Okay, let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual. Say aloud, I call on Rumi, Lion of Love, and my own wise higher self. I now choose to assert the dignity of my soul and the power of my heart. I release all lesser bonds based in fear and deception. I no longer need to hold on to these. I am ready for truth, and with unconditional love, I am supported, protected, and guided on my path to victory, held in guardianship by the unending power of love, so be it. If you feel the need to get down on all fours and roar a bit, do it, with relish. Then you have finished your honouring ritual. Just taken to the roar, and like MGM, whoa, Metro, Goldwyn Mayo. Mayo. Like mayonnaise. Metro Goldwyn Mayo. Okay, guys. Right. Guys and girls, I love you all dearly. Thank you for joining me this evening. It is 6 minutes past 8. No one's late. It's all divine timing. I'll see you when I see you. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.